Hi, intrepid viewers. This one's for you. What's been getting up my, you know what, is this whole hysteria around critical race theory, right? Which, by the way, isn't being taught in schools. Wish that it was, but no. Now, these are people, if you said to any of them, can you please explain critical race theory to me and I'll pay the mortgage on your house? They'd be standing there picking their nose going, well, I don't know what it's about, but I don't like it. I just know that. And it's about Black people and they want to poison our children's minds with history. That'd be a terrible thing, would it not? So they're completely allergic to history, the real basics. They'd be forced to look at the theft of the country that was then built on the backs of slaves and immigrants of all persuasions, right? And Australia is no different. It's just the scale is different and the vibe is different. So when Captain Cook discovered Australia, like Columbus discovered America, it was described as terra nullius, an empty country. Like that's one way around the legal issues, isn't it? No people at all. But most Australians would tend to say, oh, look, things were bad in history, but it's not like that now. We have to all get on with it. But it is like that now. Because for Black kids in Australia who are picked up young for the tiniest little thing on the street, they get custodial sentences or are taken from their families. It's happening now. It's happening now every time a Black family goes to a real estate agent to rent a flat. It happens when you try and get a taxi at midnight. It's still all going on, which is something that people don't get. It's not just history. But if you don't learn your history, finish the sentence, doomed to repeat it. So you've got these people frothing at the mouth about this stuff, and they'd rather bury their relatives from COVID or preventable illnesses or opioid overdoses than look at the true dynamics of power and greed in America. And it comes from, I think, as a sociologist, it's an unconscious thing. It can't be conscious because that involves thinking, and there's no thinking here. Okay. So it doesn't matter how bad your life is, how hard scratching the bones of your ass your life is. If you can say to yourself, but I live in the best country on earth, that is a huge consolation from cradle to grave. It works. It's worked a treat. But it's not going to work much longer. Now, my second point that's really irritating me is General Traitor Flynn, who should be in jail, as we all know. Okay, I had to actually listen to this news bite twice. I wasn't sure I believed it. He was actually saying America should be a land of one religion. Well, what does he mean by that? Of course, he's talking about the most narrow-minded, hypocritical, bigoted, intolerant, nasty, poisonous form of Christianity that floats around. That's what he's talking about. So this puts you on a very slippery slope. We've all been very guarded about making comparisons with Nazi Germany in the 30s, but now it's unveiled. How could one man then convince an entire nation of people that all their problems were caused by Jews, gypsies, and homosexuals? So what's happened? The cast has changed to include Muslims and Hispanics, and you just slot in a new demonized group. It's a big problem. Then the final thing is the judge in the Kyle Rittenhouse case. So scary. He's about to do everything he can to send this fetid, murderous creature back to become a hero to the far right. I simply can't bear it, you know. So there's a lot of work to do, but you know what? Intrepid viewers, indivisible, that's us. Stand strong, speak your truth on occasions, pick your battles. Thanksgiving's going to be fun. Okay, so try and stay sane, most of all, in the face of the gaslighting and the madness. It will pass. So you guys take care, and you know how much I love you. Bye for now.